Okay, so guys, in this video, we have to solve this question which says that find two positive integers whose sum is 12. So we have two positive integers whose sum is going to be 12. And then this it says that and the product of one with the square of the other will be maximum. So the product of one with the square of the other, so one of these numbers are squared, will be maximum. So this thing right over here is going to be our function. Okay, so now let's write all of these things. So first integer, let's suppose it's x, and then the second integer will be y. Now let's write the function. So we have the function right over here, x multiplied by y square is equal to maximum. So we have to find basically the maximum value. And if it is maximum, I'm supposing that the graph should be concave down, and then we will get the value maximum. Okay, we have to convert this function into a one variable function. You can see we have two variables over here. We have x and y. So we have to basically convert it into a one variable function. How we can do that? We know that x plus y is basically equal to 12. So we can rewrite the equation for y. It will be 12 minus x. We can simply put in the value of y. So we have 12 minus x whole square. Now we can continue to moving towards the second step, and that is taking the first derivative. But the problem is we have a whole square over here. So we will have to open the whole square formula, and then we have to multiply the x and this will start getting messier, and we will be making more mistakes in this process. So my intent is to convert. Instead of taking this 12 minus x whole square, we can take this thing, the x, as square. So what I'm trying to say is, let's take this x square and let's leave this 12 minus x as it is with a power 1. Because the question actually says that you have the product of one with the square of the other. It is not specifying that you have to make the second variable a square. So we can take any of the variable and square them. Okay, so you can take 12 minus x whole square and then you can solve for it. But you know what, the things are going to get messier. You will be stuck in some of the steps and it will take you a long time. So if you see, we over here we just took x square, which is also making sense because the question says that any one of the variable, take any one of the variable as square. Okay, so my choice will be x square because it is only having x. Okay, so now let's continue. First of all, let's multiply this x square into this 12 minus x. So we have 12x square minus x square multiplied by x will be x cube. Now let's take the first derivative of this function. So the derivative of 12x square will be, first of all, 12 will be separated and the derivative of x square will be 2x. Minus the derivative of x cube will be 3x square. So 12 times 2 is 24x, 3x square. Now let's set this equal to 0 so that we can get a value of x. So we have 0 is equal to 24x minus 3x square. And now let's move this 3x square toward the opposite side, so it will become positive. So we have 3x square is equal to 24x. Now this x will be cancelled by 1 power right over here. So we have 3x is equal to 24. Now we can simply divide 3 on both sides to get the value of x. So we have x is equal to 24 divided by 3 gives us 8. Okay, so now let's take the second derivative. So the second derivative of this thing right over here. So we have, so the derivative of 24x will be 24 minus 3 will be separated because it is a constant. Derivative of x square will be 2x. So we have 24 minus 6x. Now we can put in this value of x, 8, into this thing right over here. So we have 24 minus 6 times 8, which will be 24 minus 6 times 8 is 48, and we have 48 minus 24. So we have negative 24, which is lesser than 0, and which means that the graph is going down, it is concave down, and then we will get the value of maxima at x is equal to 8. Okay, so the first, our conclusion will be the first integer is x, which is equal to 8. We just found the value of it. And then the second integer will be y, which is 12 minus x. The value of x is 8, so 12 minus 8, which will be 4.